Hi everyone, my name is Jessica and this is my channel, Chasing Light Finds. And this is my first video. So it definitely will be a learning curve for me because I don't really talk on videos at all. But I really want to talk about like reselling, and and it's not even like to start like a big channel or anything. I just kind of wanted to get on here, and even if like two people watch my videos, that would be great, just to get some insight. I'm learning. I just started okay, so I have been reselling since 2013, and I started on Poshmark. But I have I was on and off. I stopped for years, and I decided to start up again. And I was just selling like one or two things on Poshmark every once in a while that was just in my closet or dressers or anything like that. And then I decided to really put in an effort and start to resell. So I started really focusing in March of 2026, so this year. But I was kind of slow. So I had started on Poshmark, and then I opened a eBay store. And eBay was very much a learning curve for me. I definitely screwed up some shipment dimensions, some weight, shipment. It's very much a lot different than Poshmark for me, because Poshmark is very much, it's just okay, these are the envelopes that you can use, these are the boxes you can use, put up to 5 pounds in there, that's it. Doesn't matter what the dimensions are, it doesn't matter any of that, just matters that it's under 5 pounds. So going to eBay and having to learn all of that, it was definitely difficult for me at first. Thankfully, I have kind of the swing of things, since I've sold maybe 40 things on eBay, which isn't a lot. I know that people sell a lot on eBay, but eBay's really not my favorite platform. Some people might disagree, but I am very much a clothing reseller. I know about clothing. I went to school for apparel design, so I know about designers, I know about merchandising, I know about textiles, I know about a lot of clothing related things. So I thought that would be best for me to kind of focus on, because before I would only go to thrift stores in search of finding items that other resellers were posting about on forums, not forums, but Facebook pages, Facebook groups, things like that. And I noticed that I wasn't moving any inventory that way, even with good sale sales prices and promoting, which don't even get me started about eBay promoting. I had to learn about that the hard way too, especially with doing what they recommended. I was really shocked when I would be making $6 from a $15 sale. I was just wow. And that kind of made me start moving to Poshmark. But then I heard about Vinted, and Vinted has no fees, which I like, because Poshmark is 20% fees, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it is a lot. But Vinted is no fees, but it's a lower price point. Whereas Poshmark, people kind of add to their sales price to make up for the 20% fee that they get. I mean, it's fair. A lot of like retailers, big retailers, I mean like all retailers, they all need to make money somehow. So having fees and stuff, they have to make up for it. I mean, look at tariffs. I don't even want to start about that. But Vinted is nice because for a buyer and a reseller, for buyers, it's a lower price point. So you can, and like they have so much like free shipping promotions and stuff. So free shipping is a big like motivator for people to buy. And because there's no selling fees, people aren't like really like upping the price with their items that they're selling. So I take into account that there's no fees, and I take what I post on Poshmark and I just take off the 20%, and that's what I post on Vinted, which is great. So all of this to say, Poshmark and Vinted are my faves. Mercari, I've sold 2 things. So, I don't know. And Depop, I have sold like 10-ish things. Very niche things, very much like things that wouldn't really sell on my other platforms. So it's good and bad because I know that like some things like people really like that they're only on Depop for, you know? Like I am a big fan of Garrett Watts and I like to buy his merch. And I bought a like limited edition, he called it a tray, but it was very much like a rolling tray. I didn't use it as a rolling tray because I didn't. And I don't do that. But it was cool. And it was very limited edition. There was only so many that you could buy. Like there was like limited amount. Never get it again. So I sold it on Depop and it sold pretty quick. So all that to say, I'm really enjoying reselling, and I don't really have too many like people in my life that I can actually talk to about this stuff, and people to like really understand what I'm doing and the process that I'm doing and how much time and like energy it takes to really do this stuff. So I wanted to start making videos kind of honestly just to talk about it. And even if like 2 people, I think I said this already, even if 2 people watch it and comment and I can talk to them about it, it'd be fun. So anyway, so I went to one of my big places to go for low cost and good profit is the Goodwill bins or the Goodwill outlet. Everyone calls it the bins, but it's the Goodwill outlet. So what they do is they have all these like big, huge bins and they just dump merch in there. So the merchandise is like home goods, kids' clothes, men's clothes, women's clothes, home goods, all that stuff. They just throw it into these bins, and these are all things that like other like Goodwills didn't sell, and they're just like stale inventory. They're gonna get rid of it, and some people donate there, so they have like a donation area in the back, so like some things are just donated, and then they throw it in these bins. You get a certain amount of time to dig through them, and then they go on the announcement thing, and it's like, so we're replacing row 1. Get away, basically. So everyone has to like scurry away from that area, stand behind this like yellow line, and they take out the bins and they put new bins. And then once they're like, okay, go, other people's like run and like dig through the bins, like throwing stuff and all that fun stuff. I'm not about that life. everyone's waiting on the side for these new bins. I'm the one digging through all the bins that like no one's at and finding all the good stuff that everyone is not finding because they're digging through so quickly. So I'm very much a slow person. I don't really get the thrill of digging through all the like the newest bins and stuff because it's just not. If it's meant for me to find, then I'll find it. If not, then oh well. And good luck to them that they found the stuff, right? So today is Sunday, and I usually don't go to the Goodwill bins on Sundays. I usually go on Saturday or I go during the week. And today I decided to do it because yesterday I was pretty busy. And I didn't get too much today. I was very proud of myself. I only paid about $26. So you pay by the pound. And then in my area, I think it's between like $1.50 a pound to $1.75. I can't remember, and I don't have my receipt with me. Sorry. But it's like in between that range. It's not any lower, it's not any higher. And if you can hear the background, I'm very sorry. I have a pug and he is screaming out the front window. Okay, so I have a bag of stuff. Some things are big. I'm only going to show a couple things, but some things that I was like excited to really like show. But so what my thought process is when I am going through the bins is, will this sell in my closet? What do I sell generally in my closet? What moves from my closet, right? So other people might not sell this stuff. It might not like be what their kind of like customer base is looking for. So for me, I typically sell a lot of activewear and I sell a lot of sweaters. So weird, right? Sweaters, jackets, all year. I've been selling sweaters like crazy. I think people are starting to get get ready for the fall weather. So this is the best time to do it because everyone's got their stuff really low. And then when it turns to fall time, it's gonna go high. So everyone's getting a good deal right now. So first, I got this Joy Lab long sleeve. Let's see if I can get up here. Cute, right? It's got like a cute little neckline. Has like the little long sleeve, thumb holes. I don't know. There are stains on it, but I can bleach it and be fine. Has a little logo there, but I also might keep it because I kind of like it. I don't know, because I really like, this is kind of like the look that I kind of enjoy, is like the oversized kind of long sleeve. So who knows, I might keep that for myself, and it'll those stains will come out really easily. So next, this one, the brand I don't really know about. Some people that watch this video, they might be like, oh my god, how do you not know this brand? Some people can be like, that brand sucks. I don't know. I thought it was good because of the fabric content. That's another reason why I take so long in the bins, because I am looking at the tags. I'm looking at this tag. I'm looking at the fabric content tag. I'm looking at the style. I'm not going to waste my money. People, they might, because it's so cheap, they don't care. I care because I don't have money to like waste in this day and age with everything and all the stuff and how expensive everything is. I am not wasting money. Anyways, so I found Brooks Brothers 346 sweater. Super cute. It's got button, or like it has a, you can take, what is this called? Belt, but it's not really a belt, right? It's just like the this part of it. But super cute, I thought. So this is definitely something that someone will want, right? So cute. Plain back. And then on it, it has this nice little design. And typically with this stuff, because it's kind of unique, right? I wanted to grab it anyways, but I looked at the fabric tag. This is like so important, is to check the fabric, because that'll really tell you if the like item is kind of luxe or if it's not, without knowing what the brand is, right? Because I don't know Brooks Brothers. I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm thinking of something completely different than what the clothing brand is, right? Because a lot of people have the same names and the same ideas and stuff. But anyways, so the shell, aka this part, the actual fabric part, is 100% merino wool. And that's when I grabbed it, because wool is great. Merino wool, even better. Someone will buy it. And this part here, leather, real leather, genuine leather. So I had to grab it. We'll see. Kind of like, I haven't like comped what the prices would be of this. I'm sure it'll be a good amount. I would say that I paid, I think this is gonna be like a little bit less than a pound, so like a little bit less than $1.50. So it would probably be about, I don't know, $1.25 that I paid for that. So hopefully I'll get a good return on that. Another thing that I really sell are bomber jackets. And I had a couple bomber jackets in the summer. Well, it is the summer, but like early summertime, that sold really quick. And now, like, I have one that's like just sitting, but I think it's because of the price and like people don't really know the brand. But this one is Max Studio. And this is popular because it's that teddy bear, you know, type of fabric, right? So cute. And Max Studio is pretty, like, people like it, right? It's at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, but it's also at department stores. So I got that. How cute, right? Super cute. It's a medium. So a good size for people, typically. Has the pockets, which is fun. It is lined too, which is good. People really like a lining, and the lining's cute. The fabric content is 100% polyester, and it says fake fur. I mean, I think that people knew that it's fake fur. Sorry in advance if you can hear my dog barking. And it's dry clean only. So that might be a good little flip for me. I don't know. I think it's pretty cute. I think someone will want it, especially when it hits the fall time. Then I got another sweater. This one is Pink Rose. So Pink Rose really isn't that popular of a brand. Well, it's not popular in the sense of people are really like trying to find it online. It's more so like you see, oh, this is cute, and then you like in store, right? And then they're like, oh, it's this brand. I don't know what this brand is, but it's cute. So I got this cute sweater by Pink Rose. I thought the pattern was pretty fun. Has a little, I would say, a mock neck. It's kind of like a turtleneck, but not really. The sleeves are fun. Super cute. It's so soft too. And it's a size medium as well, so that'll sell, especially because it's oversized. Cute. And then fabric content on it, polyester, 100%. So you kind of like know that that'll probably be a lower price point. I could probably sell this for, I don't know, they still have the Goodwill sticker on it. It'll probably sell for maybe 15. The Goodwill sticker is $6.40, so it's definitely worth something, right? Okay, so last but not least, I have some shorts. So 2 pairs of shorts. Both Adidas. Adidas is hit and miss for me. I would say that Nike sells better than Adidas for me, especially because I have the Stella McCarthy by Adidas. Is it Adidas by Stella McCarthy? Yes. Jacket, and it's just sitting. It might be priced too high. I don't know. I have a lot of views on it, but people just don't want it. I don't know why. I think it's really cute. I would wear it, but it's not my size. But anyway, so I got these shorts. I think these are nice. They remind me of the Adidas Dry Fit. Just like how the fabric is and how it kind of looks. It's the Clima Light, size large. I thought these were nice. I think someone would want these. The tag says $7.45, so we'll see how much that goes for. And then last but not least, I got some running shorts. Same thing, Clima Light. Cute. Very safe, right? Because if it's neon, people see you if you're running on the sidewalk or in the street, or if you're like riding your bike, people will be able to see you at night. I don't know. This one's a size medium, and I'm pretty sure this is polyester. Let's see. Don't mind me. Okay, I found it. So the main material is 73% polyester and then 27% recycled polyester, which I appreciate. I do like some recycled man-made fabrics. Very much great for the environment. I would prefer all of it to be recycled, but I'll take 27%. Yeah, so that's a little bit of my haul. I do have more, but it's all just sweaters and other things. I figured these are probably the main things that I've gotten that people would be interested in seeing. There really wasn't too much. I didn't see any like really big brands. I did see one brand which I think is by Anthropologie, but someone cut the fabric tag out, so I have to do a little bit of research on that. But it's not anything crazy. It was just a tank top. So that'll probably only be like 15 bucks anyways. But yeah, this is my first video. Sorry in advance that I like look away. Still my first video that I don't like to make videos, but I do like to talk. So I figured that I would try that out, and don't mind me, I'm a fidgeter. And thanks for watching, and yeah, I guess I'll do like that thing where they're like and subscribe. Okay, bye.